Hello, everyone. My name is Jean-Michel, and today I'm coming to you with a very, very interesting story. So, I'm a native New Yorker, and since I moved to the lower Manhattan Midtown area, I've never experienced more racism than when I lived here. And I had a very unique experience growing up in New York as a native New Yorker. I'm originally from South Jamaica, Queens, but I've also had the luxury of having the experience of living in Long Island in the suburbs, all the way out in Suffolk County, in a predominantly white neighborhood and white school and white everything. Okay. So I have a unique experience dealing with white people who are financially secure and the attitude that that brings and the privilege that they have and how they exercise that privilege. Also, I have a unique experience dealing with people who are white adjacent and how they treat black people, whether you have money or if you are financially insecure or financially lacking, I should say. Excuse me. So, yesterday, like a lot of days, I go to a little place called GMHC, which I've been going to since before the pandemic, since I've had my first apartment in the Bronx in 2011. I was going there in my second apartment in the Bronx, where I was from. I was living at that apartment from, I would say, like 2012 until roughly right before the pandemic, or right like the beginning of the pandemic. Sorry, and that place has always or was a safe haven. It was a meeting place for friends. It was a place you can get free meals. You can get, condoms and contraception and, counseling and housing assistance and a whole plethora of things, right? And after the pandemic, I seen the dynamic in that organization change. And it was apparent to me that the Black American clients there were being sidelined and pushed to the side and disrespected and ignored in favor of course, white gay men and immigrant gay men, no matter what the immigrant's background is. It can be immigrant from Africa, it can be immigrant from a Latin country. It can be any kind of immigrant was being pushed to the forefront, and Black Americans were being pushed in the back. And we're seeing that a lot in the current timeline we're in America, especially in New York City. It's actually very disrespectful. It's very telling, and things are going to have to change because it's just not okay. Right? So let me just say this. I'm a healthy gay man who is vibrant and talented and lovely, and I'm single. And single gay men go on the dating apps. They want to keep some sort of community, whether it be intimate community or be platonic community, which is why I attend or frequented GMHC. They also have different, groups there for substance abuse recovery and counseling for mental health. And they have men's groups where you can share your stories in the group and have snacks and, fellowship, right? Which is very, very important. It's very, very important. But you have to make sure that space is a safe space for everyone. A safe space for all of the clients and the staff. But I'll get into that a little later.